Hey everyone, Namaste and welcome to the 35th episode of Yoga Shakti with me, Shailaja Menon, here on this wonderful platform of Anand TV. Now, we are all still very much in the mood of International Yoga Day, which was celebrated just a few days ago on the 21st of June. Now, unlike in the previous years where it was really about a huge celebration, this last year and a half has been extremely traumatic for all of us, and we have all been affected by the pandemic in different ways. Losing of loved ones on a financial dimension, just on a emotional dimension, and many of I've heard many people even question their faith and the existence of God. So it has really shaken us up on so many different dimensions. Now, this is where the yoga practice comes in, and the practice or the value that yoga offers to activate the relaxation response in our bodies is truly amazing. And this is something that should really resonate with all of us because we have all been affected at different levels and in different degrees. But the one practice that can help us to heal, that can help us to regain our balance and equilibrium is the yoga practice with its amazing tools, right? It's not just one thing, it has so many tools that affect us at so many different dimensions. We have the asana practice from where we begin our work by releasing the tension and stress that is held in our bodies. And then we have the pranayama practices, which help us to work with the breath, which is recognized all over the world now as one of the best practices to really de-stress the body and help strengthen the respiratory system. And then we also have the age-old ancient chanting, which soothes us and heals us at so many unknown levels. So the yoga practice is truly the greatest thing that we can incorporate into our lives. But this yoga day, let us all affirm to connect to the practice in its truest essence as a practice that helps us to connect to the different dimensions of us, that helps us to express our highest self, and not just as a practice to stretch our muscles and look at it as just another form of exercise. So towards this, I dedicate today's episode. So namaste, and let's get started. Let's begin with child pose, where you just open the knees out, sit back on your heels, and then extend your arms forward, really lengthening out through the spine. Just feeling the deep release along the back, the glutes release, the front of the thighs gently release, and then slowly rising up and coming up. So just working on your spine. As you inhale, just arch your spine and look up. As you exhale, push the floor away, round your upper back, look down. Inhale, arch your spine and look up. As you exhale, push the floor away and look down. And last time, as you inhale, really try to find your best arch, really feel your spine. As you exhale, push the floor away, round your upper back, engage your abdominal muscles, feel that position, and slowly coming back to a neutral position. Yeah, so from here we're working into Adho Mukha Svanasana, which is really one of my the most favorite positions. It gives you such a tremendous release along the whole of the back of the body. So from here, but I always like to start with my knees bent because that allows me to release in a segmentized manner. Yeah, so when the knees bent, the release comes from my spine, from my glutes. So just stay here for a bit. The shoulders also have a beautiful release. So just staying here and enjoying that. Okay, and then slowly releasing the heels to the floor. And now feeling the stretch over the whole of the back of the body, the hamstrings, the back of the knees, the calves. Just sensing that beautiful release. And from here, we're moving into a position called Parsworth Asana. Yeah, for this, you have to bring your right leg forward, and then whichever leg comes forward, that hip automatically comes forward. So you have to try to square your body, take your right hip back, left hip coming forward. And then, if you have blocks, it's always a good idea to use them because it allows you to keep your knees straight. Yeah, so this position requires both the knees to be straight. So, this is still a continuing of the release of the back of your body. So just staying here for a bit, inhale and exhale. Okay, just being aware of the body, sensing where do you feel a release, where do you feel some tightness, right? So using the pose to connect deeper, to explore your body. Yeah, and then since you've stayed here for a while now, if you want to ease it, you can just take the blocks off and then try to release your hands to the floor, but all the while maintaining the length of the spine. Yeah, so sometimes what happens if you're not so flexible, right? The spine tends to round, and that's not so great for the spine. Yeah, so always maintain that beautiful length of the spine. Yeah, and then from there, either with blocks or without blocks, then you try to release deeper. Yeah, so the alignment is key to practicing without hurting yourself. So the first yama in asana practice or yoga practice is ahimsa, yeah, which is non-violence, and we first practice that on the mat with our own bodies. Yeah, so just releasing fully. Okay, and then just take the leg back. Now just working on the other side, your left leg coming forward. So again, if you need to use your blocks, just use your blocks, straighten the knees, right? So left hip will go back this time, right hip will come forward. So just sensing all of that. So you can't really see your hips, but it really allows you to connect deeper with your body because you have to sense your body without actually seeing it, yeah? So all of this activates different aspects of the brain as well, right? So we connect to that sensing aspect of the brain, the sensory cortex. Okay, and then whenever you feel ready, just releasing the hand down to the floor, right? So maintaining the integrity of the spine, not rounding your spine. Okay, and then use your breath. So with every inhalation, lengthen through your spine. With every exhalation, just releasing deeper. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale and release deeper. Okay, and then slowly step that left leg back. Again, just find the release in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Really enjoying it. I always say you have to enjoy the practice. Yeah, you have to enjoy feeling your body release. It is that joy that brings you back to the mat again and again. Okay, and then from down dog, we just prepare for the Suryanamaskaram. So drop your knees down and then bring the chest and chin down between your palms. And from here, lower your hips and toes go back as you rise up into Bhujangasana. Yeah, and then as you press your toes down, you rise back again, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Drop the knees down, chest and chin down, and rising up. So really working the spine. Exhale and Adho Mukha Svanasana. And last time, so drop your knees down, chest and chin down, and rising up and moving back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And step forward. Yeah, right leg forward, left leg forward, and fold deep. Yeah, so this is again another beautiful position, Uttanasana, the standing forward fold. So you can work a little bit here. Take the arms out, use your breath. Okay, so try to keep the spine long. And then as you exhale, just folding deep, use your breath. Inhale, arch your spine and look up. As you exhale, folding deep. And inhale and rising up. And let's begin. So we have done Suryanamaskarams in previous episodes, but today I am dedicating these Suryanamaskarams to International Yoga Day and to the practice of yoga in its truest essence. So I'm going to be doing it along with the mantras. So the first round, I'm just going to go over the different 12 steps. But after that, the second and third variations we'll do to the mantras. So just try to follow and always remember that when we think about the sun, we think of the sun as something external of us. But to understand that what constitutes the sun, which is energy, which is light, all of that is found within us as well. Yeah, so though we're always seeking outside, all of that is present within us. And through the practice, through the Surya Namaskaram, we connect to that concept of energy and light within our being. Yeah, so this concept of light is so important in yoga practice. All our practice is to removing the veil that covers this divine light. Yeah, tatashiyate prakasha avarnam. So through the practice, we take away that veil is removed, and we can connect to our highest light. So just beginning the practice. So first round, I'm just going to go slow for all of you who've never done this before, right? So just open your body, right? Connect to that spinal extension that happens. Exhale and come back. Okay, and then from here, we just begin. So as you inhale, just take the arms back, just find your position. Exhale, fold deep. So again, here working, just connect to your body. Don't just move in that tamas state where we're not really aware of anything. And then step the right leg back, right knee to the floor, look up. So always keep exploring, right? Is this my best position? Can I take my knee further back some more? Can I feel that release in the right ham, right hip flexors, right? So just connecting to all of that as you move. And then press down through your toes, lift the knee off, take the left leg back and push the floor away. Yeah, so this is a very beautiful and strong position, yeah, called Chaturanga Dandasana. And then from here, drop your knees down, chest and chin down. We just practice this. Lower your hips. Inhale, rising up. Yeah, so push the floor away. Be aware of your shoulders. Are your shoulders elevated? Are your shoulders depressed? So as you push the shoulders down, you depress the shoulder blades and externally rotate them so that that heart space is open. And then press down through the toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And right leg forward, all the way forward, left knee to the floor. So really feeling, connecting to that release along the left side. And then step your left leg forward, folding deep, right? So just folding deep over the leg, releasing from the pelvis. And inhale, rise, arch back, and exhale and release. Yeah, so again, you can just open your body in this way. It allows you to work on a deeper spinal extension. Okay, and then finally you can go back and release your hands as well. Exhale and folding deep, right? Finding that deep pelvic release. Left leg back this time, knee down, look up. Toes, lift the knees off. Chaturanga Dandasana. Drop your knees down, chest and chin down. Inhale, rising up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg forward, feel that beautiful release from the right hip flexors now. Step the right leg forward and again lengthen through the spine, folding deep. Feel that beautiful release. Shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed. And rising up. And slowly coming forward. Okay, so these are 24 steps, 12 on the right, 12 on the left. And then now we just move with the mantra. And so this is really like a meditative practice. Yeah. So it's not about rushing through it. It's really being absorbed in each of those mantras, connecting to the vibration of the mantra and to move mindfully, consciously. Yeah. So, starting off, Om Mitraya Namaha, Om Ravaye Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Bhanave Namaha, Om Khagaya Namaha, Om Pushne Namaha, Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha, Om Marichaya Namaha, Om Adityaya Namaha, Om Savitre Namaha, Om Arkhaya Namaha, Om Bhaskaraya Namaha, Om Mitraya Namaha, Om Ravaye Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Bhanave Namaha, Om Khagaya Namaha, Om Pushne Namaha, Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha, Om Marichaya Namaha, Om Adityaya Namaha, Om Savitre Namaha, Om Arkhaya Namaha, Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. Okay, we just do one more round here. Om Mitraya Namaha, Om Ravaye Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Bhanave Namaha, Om Khagaya Namaha, Om Pushne Namaha, Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha, Om Marichaya Namaha, Om Adityaya Namaha, Om Savitre Namaha, Om Arkhaya Namaha, Om Bhaskaraya Namaha, Om Mitraya Namaha, Om Ravaye Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Bhanave Namaha, Om Khagaya Namaha, Om Pushne Namaha, Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha, Om Marichaya Namaha, Om Adityaya Namaha, Om Savitre Namaha, Om Arkhaya Namaha, Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. So as you stay here in Samasthiti, sensing the increased heart rate, connecting to the energy behind the increased heart rate, sensing the increased breath rate, and sensing the energy behind that, sensing the blood pulsing through your veins, and connecting to the energy that makes it happen. And connecting to the radiance at the heart space, connecting to energy, connecting to light through this ancient, age old, timeless practice of Suryanamaskaram. Okay, so we're just going to do three classical positions: a forward bend, Paschimottanasana, and then we're going to go into a back bend, which is Urdhva Dhanurasana, and then we're going to wind up with a twist. Yeah, so today maybe I'll do Ardha Matsyendrasana. So to begin with, for the forward bend, so Paschimottanasana is a beautiful classical position. Extend your legs forward, make sure the knees are straight, and then make sure you have the tilt to your pelvis. Yeah, because otherwise, remember what we were talking about. If the pelvis doesn't tilt forward, then we'll be sitting like this, yeah, with the spine rounding. So just before you go into the position, just move from side to side. Try to get that beautiful tilt to the pelvis. And then as you inhale, lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, just fold forward. Yeah, so we're just going to stay here for a minute. Okay, and then use your breath. So each time you inhale, just gently arch your spine and look up. And as you exhale, just coming forward. Yeah, inhale, arch your spine and look up. As you exhale, coming forward. And last round, inhale, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, come forward and stay. And slowly rising up. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Yeah, so we just move into the back bend, Urdhva Dhanurasana. So just lie back and then just place the hands behind the head with the fingers pointing in. And the first step is to really try to just lift your hips off the floor and then try to get the crown of your head to the floor. And if you're really comfortable here, you can just press the palms and lift up all the way. Then exhale and slowly lower down. Hug the knees to your chest. Gently release your spine. And slowly coming up, we just move into Ardha Matsyendrasana, for which you take the right leg over the left knee and just hug that knee towards you. Try to keep that thigh as close to your chest as possible. So I'll just sit sideways a bit. Then take your arm back. So this is the most important thing in the twist. Yeah, really try to work the right shoulder drawing back, the right side of your chest open, right? Just pressing down, opening. Just look towards the back and just hold it there. Okay, and then there are always variations. So if you want to go deeper, you take your arm across and then you try to hold the opposite leg. Yeah, so again, all of this only if you want to. Yeah, but the benefit you can get even from that Very simple position of just hugging that thigh towards you, taking the arm back, drawing back through the shoulder, through the side chest, and just really sense the position. Yeah, feel your body. Feel the body open. Feel that beautiful twist release from the spine. Okay, and through the practice, feeling your body relaxed, all the tension, all the tightness released. Okay, and then slowly release the position. So we've come to the end of this session, and I really hope you have enjoyed the session, learning the mantras of the Suryanamaskaram. All of that is available on YouTube as well. So if you look into that, you can get the lyrics of it. And I really hope we can all make this commitment to taking the onus to search up good yoga teachers, to read up good literature on yoga, and to really connect to yoga in its truest essence. Because the people who will benefit is ourselves. So let's just end with a little prayer. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukhabhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lokha Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Namaste.